Yo, what up guys? Sammy Lee here from the Soul Brothers. Today it's just me because Donny Boy is actually on a trip, on a vacation, so he's gone for a week and I just got these in and I want to do a first impressions video real quick for you guys. So this is the Anta KT4. If you guys don't know, KT is, Klay Thompson. And if you guys know, the KT3 was one of my favorite shoes to play in last year. It was a great performer. And this just recently came out. So shout out to Famuji for sending these out. If you guys want anything from a Chinese company, like Li Ning, Anta, and stuff like that, then you guys can go ahead and check them out. They are legit. So shout out to them. But this is the KT4. It's 125 bucks, which is a nice price. On the cheaper side of things. So let's get it started with the Tracciones. It is multi-directional. It kind of reminds me of like a fingerprint or a footprint. And it's very, very similar to the KT3s. It does say on their site that it is abrasion resistant, so I feel like it should be okay for outdoors. But feeling it with my hand, it feels a little soft. It's on the softer side, so it probably isn't the best option for outdoors. But it does say abrasion resistant outsoles, so I guess it is probably okay for outdoor use. I already played in these once and traction is insane. It bites like crazy, and yeah, I feel like traction is gonna be one of the best of this year. So traction, there is no problem for me. I feel like it's gonna be top notch. Moving on to the cushion, it's called A-Flash foam. That's what it says here on the medial side, and it's very, very soft. I mean, especially in the heel, it's really thick and it feels like a marshmallow, and it's really soft underneath your foot, especially in the heel. I feel like it's a little too soft, even like a little mushy, which I don't really like, but that's mostly in the heel. In the forefoot, it thins out and it's more responsive in the forefoot, but impact protection, I feel like it's going to be really, really nice. And the offset seems to be high, and that is one thing I don't like about the cushion setup, because since the offset is so high, my foot feels like it's going to slide down, and it actually did while I was playing, and my toe was banging a lot. So that is one thing I don't like about that high offset. But other than that, yeah, this is pretty damn crazy. There are some little circular cutouts here on the medial side and also on the heel, so that it can compress a little bit better where the shapes are. And also you have this soft TPU plate on the lateral side of the midsole to cage it up, and also it helps with lateral containment. It comes up a lot, especially in the heel. So yeah, one of the craziest and softest feeling cushions I've ever felt. Also, the insole is pretty damn thick, so its step-in comfort is really nice. Another good thing about this cushion is that it feels like it's durable. Like some cushions like Lunarlon or maybe even the Zoom X, when the first time you even put your foot in it, and then you put some weight onto the cushion, there's a lot of crease marks. But this, I already played in it, I walked around in it a lot, and there's absolutely no crease marks, so I feel like it'll keep its softness throughout the lifetime of the shoe. But yeah, overall cushion, it's really nice, but it feels a little too mushy for me as of right now. Moving on to the materials, Anta is calling this material the A-Web upper. It's actually pretty nice. It reminds me of the LeBron 15 a lot. The material is pretty thick. It's a knit, very, very soft at first. Conforms to your foot really well. You have this really stretchy type of knit in the ankle collar area, and it's also stretchy where the tongue's supposed to be, where the laces are. But on the lateral side and in the toe, it's more of like, just a regular knit that doesn't really stretch at all, which is what you want, because you don't want the material to stretch too much while you're playing. The eyelets are Flywire type of cables, and the Flywire is pretty thick, so I'm not really worried about durability, with the Flywire snapping or anything like that. And also, it's really easy to put on the shoe. You just stretch out this knit, slide your foot in, and you're good to go. Very, very simple and very easy. They did add some Achilles pillows. It feels like memory foam and feels really soft on the Achilles, and it helps lock you down also. And they have like a little bit of a cutout here in the heel area, so that this is pretty much, I guess, like a mid or a high. And moving your foot this way, it doesn't restrict the movement while you're moving your foot this way, but you want to stiffen it up and have a little bit of restriction in the movement for ankle support, this way. So I like this little cutout because sometimes when it's a high, it feels really stiff here, and the ankle mobility this way, you're not gonna be, you know, rolling your foot this way. So it's nice to have this little cutout for a little bit of extra mobility in the ankle. So yeah, materials top notch. It feels very premium. It feels like it should be on like a $200, $180 shoe, which the LeBron 15 was. But this is only 125 bucks. So materials, good job to Anna. Feels very, very nice, especially on foot. Moving on to the fit. So I did go down half a size because I like a really snug fit in shoes that have a knit material, because usually at first it's a little bit tight, but once you break it in, you know, you give it like a week or two to break in. Knits usually stretch out just a little bit, and after it stretches out, the fit is perfect for my foot. So that's why I like going down half a size. But if you don't like that at all, you should probably be okay true to size. But I'm just telling you guys, I went down half a size. Width-wise, I would say it's slightly narrow. It's not choking my foot out or anything. So if you're a normal width to like a narrow width, you should be okay. Wide footers, you should probably go up half a size. But fit is amazing. It feels really nice on my foot. There's no dead space at all anywhere in the shoe. And I love how the knit material kind of like stretches over my foot as well. It feels really similar to the LeBron 15. A support also feels like it's going to be really good. In the heel, you have the cushion coming up a lot with this TPU cage. So you're gonna be locked in the heel. There's no TPU heel count or anything, but you know that you don't really need that when the TPU cage and the cushion comes up a lot to cage you in laterally. I don't really know how. I mean, I already played in this once and I didn't have any issues with lateral containment in the forefoot, but it did worry me at first because the cushion doesn't really come up a lot here in the forefoot area, but support seemed to be pretty damn nice. So moving on to weight. So it's 12.77 ounces. That's actually okay. I thought it would be a little bit heavier, but on foot, it feels light, especially because of the materials, but underneath your foot, especially in the heel area, it feels a little bulky. But overall, yeah, for 125 bucks, the materials seem very premium. The cushion is really nice. Traction seems to be really good. And aesthetically, I feel like these look really, really dope. I just don't like how big the cushion in the heel looks. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics of the KT4s. But performance-wise, I feel like it's gonna be a very, very good performer and for a very good price as well. Only 125 bucks. But that's it. That's my first impressions of the KT4. And again, if you guys want to cop a pair, make sure to check out Famuji. The link will be in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.